And a very good afternoon to all the viewers watching live on various platforms. Here it is a big game between Keinou Library Sports Association taking on Kenkre FC as Group D takes shape here, the I League 3. These two teams, games behind them will look to make an impact in the table. This group takes shape here. Class FC in their blue kit with Kenkre, their green and white strip. It will be Kenkre FC's third game of the Group D. Plenty of football already played for them in this group. Class FC take the pitch for the second time after a magnificent performance against Buna FC. From back to front, they were perfect. Kenkre FC will be mindful of the fact they put on such a dominant display, beating Buna FC by 8 goals to 0. Really were the standard bearers of the first initial stages of the Group D. Kenkre FC themselves, a couple of days back, pulled off a victory, a come from behind victory as well, down 2-1, winning the game by 3 goals to 2 against Jaipur Elite FC, and that result will really have buoyed their spirit. A win here will really rattle the top of the table. For Class FC, though, superior goal difference. Just need to make sure that they match the points here. They're in a commanding position after the first game. They need to replicate those heroics here against Kenkre FC. A different proposition. Is the referee with the two linesmen and the fourth official. Number 77 for Kenkre FC. Arvind the skipper and Momocha, who played a magnificent game in the center of the park. Against Buna FC, the skipper for his side. Can't forget, absolute screamer he scored. Really was a cherry on top of the performance, and to lead the line here from the middle of the park. There's the starting 11 for the Class IFC. Santon keeps his place at goalkeeper. The back four of Japes, Clinton, Kabiraj and Beckham. Momocha and Surchandra, the midfielders, with the front three of Langamba, Ronald Singh and Prabin, providing support for number 9 Ronald. For Kenkre FC, a back three of Zafir, the skipper Arvind and Suraj, the back keeper of Aryan. Midfield 5 of Sonu, Prem, Kohli, Om and Pandey, with Madan providing support to the number 19, the centre forward Zimek, who scored 2 goals in this tournament. He is one of the leading scorers of this Group D. We're all but set here for the start at the Khasa Stadium here in Deepu, Assam. It's been a wonderful host for these Group D fixtures. The other groups of the I League 3 also taking shape. They were playing 2 games, winning both in Group A, Group E as well. Downtown Heroes Football Club played 2, win 2. 6 points at +6 goal difference. So a lot of competitive teams in the I League 3, and Class FC really were the standard bearers of the first game. We're all but set here for Kenkre FC. It's important for them to get to a good start. And we're all but set here. It's kickoff. Kenkre FC immediately under pressure. A couple of very impressive turns. And Class FC on the burst here and a shot on target immediately. My goodness me. Talk about pressure from the off. Charged out as soon as the kick was taken. Did well with a couple of skills, but he saw the ball being pinched away immediately, just signifying that there's absolutely no time. That is a very clever pass down the left-hand side. Now Kenkre FC on the move. He's got support in the box. Decided not to take it first time. Lifts it over the defender. Now, beautiful scoop pass, but can't find his teammate. What an open start this has been for both teams. Half chances. If that's a sign of things to come, this is going to be a cracking game. Lamba, final touch there. What a first minute is for back to front, both teams. Ronald looking to hold the ball off. Does get the foul. Bit of early bumps being taken by number 8 Kohli and the centre forward Ronald. Referee quickly onto the scene here just to make sure that game just going to flow on here. You can see he was sandwiched between a couple of players. A bit of jersey pulling, a bit of afters. A bit of instructions here. Whether or not he decided that it might be yellow card offences. Or the game just let it flow as the first real fouls. Quickly dispelled, common sense prevails. No yellow cards, let's play on. And the game just getting a little tetchy here. You can see both teams trying to just one up each other. There'll be a free kick for Kenkre FC. He looks to launch the ball into the box. Good distance on it. Looks for the first header. One and Momocha will clean up the danger. Lapis looks to just clip the ball into the passing lane. Momocha once again sweeping up. Takes his time. Surveys the right pass. He did that so well in his previous game. Just kept things moving from a midfield perspective. Got the ball popped around, one or two touch. Got his team moving together. Really was the glue in that performance. It's the reason why he does wear the captain's armband with so many talented players, and Ronald doing magnificently well as holds the ball off and lays it off on the right hand side. Here's Prabin. And that has been the feature of Klasa FC. Just to keep the ball under duress, no worries, just popping it around from side to side, probing, patient. There's many players involved in the build-up. Yes, Clinton. Played 45 minutes in the previous game. He was subbed off at halftime carrying a yellow card. Robin just slotted in, and it was a seamless performance from Klasa FC against Buna FC. Here's Japis. Moves forward. Good pass, and Ronald immediately getting the ball to stick, but just gets away from him. One of the key highlights in this game is to fire the ball into the centre forward, and that should be a foul and could be a yellow card as well. Again, afters. Challenge was gone, and maybe an arm was flung, and it's just a bit unnecessary. Tempo's already boiling with 4 minutes on the clock. Ronald Singh, the number 10, getting a knock for his troubles. It's a bit fortunate to avoid a booking because he's obviously not looking to play the ball, just looking to stop the counter-attack. And a couple of free kicks from this distance. He needs to almost a Hail Mary hit and hope if you're looking to get some contact in the box. Considering you will be outmanned. Here comes the punt forward. He's got that into the box. The keeper should be favourite, and he collects that quite comfortably in the end. 5 minutes on the clock. Both keepers not really tested early on, but there has been an intensity to this game already. Couple of fouls, couple of niggles early on. Shapes looking to venture forward. The final touch coming off him will be a throw-in for Kenkre FC. Games have been very interesting and very entertaining. Kenkre FC have been involved in games where there have been goals. Mentioned previously the 3-2 victory against Jaipur Elite FC after bouncing back, picking up a loss in the first game against the home side Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC. Win here for Kenkre FC will take them to 6 points and really stamp a mark. Oh, how about that for a switch of play and instant control there. Langamba down the left-hand side looks to put the ball in, but not enough contact on it. See the ball just getting away. It's a smart move though in terms of decision making and execution of the pass. Langamba got things up and running. Kent Pune FC, very opportunistic goal. Constant threat down the left-hand side, and that's something that Kenkre FC with the back three will have to figure out. Langam and Prabin will look to probe and continuously ask questions off the back line, and the wing-backs will have to be switched on, make those defensive runs as frequently as possible. Again, the battle in midfield won there from Class FC. No surprises to see Momacha in the heart of all that. Good switch out. Here's Japes. Lamba surveying his options, deciding to hold the ball. This is beautifully played. Again, it's just a one-man press. It's not that difficult to bypass. Right idea though, but too much on the pass and he'll be out for a goal kick. In terms of pressure on the ball, when Class FC do have the ball in their defensive areas, finding it far too simple to pop it around. Kenkre FC, maybe their game plan is to sit back in their mid-block, wait for the pressure to come to them and hit them on a counter-attack. Head forward, Jape should deal with this. Takes a couple of extra touches. Gets a bit unfortunate there. Took a chance, and Kenkre FC have gained some valuable yardage up front, about 60 yards. Madan will take the throw in, who was very instrumental in the comeback against Jaipur Elite FC. Just eased away from the ball. Forward, quite comfortably taken. Just gets away from him. It's a smart pass, first time as well. Fizzed in and looks for the through ball. That was a crisp move there from Kenkre FC. One-touch passing at its best. Goes for a strike from distance. Defender taking no chances. It's going to really trouble the goalkeeper there. Here's Prabin. A bit of space to run at. Takes the long route and waits for support. Receives it immediately. Here's Lagamba. Holds his run very well. Goes for a strike from distance. What a finish that is. Into the top corner. It is a sensational goal. No hesitation in his mind. As soon as he picked up the ball, he had only one thing in his mind. And my word, did he do it to perfection. Wow, what a finish that is. Look at this. Chops in on his right foot and arrowing into the top corner. That is a goal of the top draw. Look at this. Caught it so sweet. Brilliant. What a way that is to open the scoring here in this match. And it's Class FC. It's Langamba once again opening the scoring for his team. Into the 10th minute, and it has been incident fill. And the goal is the highlight. Straight forward now, Kenkre FC will have to respond quickly here. Here's the goal scorer, Langamba, constant threat. That left-hand side, always looking to cut in on his right foot. See from the previous effort. The goalkeeper was at full stretch as well. Did well to try and cover the angle, but the quality of the shot. My goodness. We have seen some tremendous goals in Group D. Some of the goals against Jaipur Elite FC and Kenkre FC were world class as well, and lovely to see the trend continuing here. Some thunderbolts from distance. It's calmly dealt with, and he'll go back to his keeper. Now, this is going to be a very crucial moment here. Class FC love to keep the ball, get the attackers to try and exert a lot of energy in chasing, trying to chase the game 1-0. This makes the task a bit more difficult. Here's Beckham, plays it on the right-hand side. Robin looks for the switch. Gorgeous pass, finds Lagamba. Immediate control, poke forward. He's got a bit of support, but the ball just gets away from him. Now Kenkre FC can lead the counter-attack. That's the wise thing, to keep possession. There's absolutely no time or space there for him to roll away. He wins the ball via the throw-in. Good ball carrying there from home. Under a lot of pressure, still managed to keep possession. Again, for Kenkre FC, they need to see Madan playing a lot more centrally and closer to Simic. Seeing him in those midfield areas isn't going to be as effective as Kenkre would have liked it to be. It's early stages though, and it will change over time. It's a nice clip pass forward. The tactic every time they go forward is to hit Ronald as often as possible. Whips the throw in again, another off the ball incident. Ronald does well to hold off the challenge, gets it back. This is Lagamba. Cuts in on his right foot, decides against crossing. Ronald with the strike, and it was travelling. Good save off the near post. Arden at full stretch, making sure that he had that near post covered. And Madan has felt something that he did not like off the ball. And a bit of afters, but they will have to defend the situation. It's a good shot there. Not enough power to trouble the goalkeeper from that distance. Saves with the throw in. And nobody really closing him down here. Clinton has enough time to pick his head up and pick a lovely ball towards the far stick. And that is something that Kenkre FC will have to be very mindful about. They fell asleep at that set piece. Worried about the previous challenge. They switched off. It's a deliciously flighted ball towards the far post. That was dragged across. House FC had every chance to make it 2-0. And the mental side of the game, so crucial. Just need your opponent to switch off for that quick second and you may be at a disadvantage. Lovely pick off. Momocha looking to just win the ball. Lovely strength. Hold off the challenge. Pinched that so well with front foot defending, and Class FC on the move here. Here's Lagamba. He's got the overlap, decides to go himself. Let's Lagamba with the strike again. Tried to find the same top corner. Not the result that he's looking for, but it's the exact same move where he cuts in on that right foot. And looks to find the far corner. Not an easy skill. They're finding it very difficult to contain him in the early stages. Right back might need a bit of support from a central midfielder or a centre half. He's having to deal with Agamba one-on-one. He's had a lot of joy so far. Lovely flick up, and Japes should deal with the danger. Decides to just boot that up front. Lovely one. They don't win the first ball, win the second ball. Managed to keep possession. 15 minutes on the clock and has been full of incidents. And we've seen an absolutely cracking finish from Lagamba early in the first half. The difference maker between the two teams. And Momocha's pass almost finding his teammate, not having enough pace on it. Look to switch the play as often as possible, trying to cause the overload on the far side. Throw-in taken immediately. Again, there's just a crispness about Class FC. Lovely flighted ball. Should be comfortably dealt with. It's a header. Another throw-in. Everything going Class FC's way so far. Again, a few afters. See, Arvind not really happy. Some of the decisions. Happens with the ball in. Another opportunity to fire this throw-in into the box. Oh, there's afters there from Madan. It's another clip pass. I think both teams just need to focus on the football here. It was a bit unnecessary. Well, Lamba has picked up a yellow card. That is a bit of a strange decision now, whether or not that's for dissent or that was not caught on the broadcast here. The first yellow card has been brandished. It was a long time coming. I feel it's encouraging both teams to just get on with the game. Goal scorer and the person with the yellow card again. Fiery challenges going on here. Kenkre FC really need to cool things down. They're chasing the game. This is exactly what Class FC want. Make a few rash challenges, get players even picking up bookings. Nothing wrong with the way they've played the football, though. Magnificent pass once again. This is top football from back to front. Yes, Prabin, the nice ball into the box, cleared away from the front post. Lovely take under pressure with his long legs, looks to stride a big pass forward. Here's Zimic now by himself. He'll need support, looks to just scoop that forward, but there's nobody there for support. And he has cut an isolated figure in this first half. And defending in numbers there. Strength for Class FC. That was a good pass though. Zimic needs support. Midfield runners to break their neck to try and get in the box in those situations. Good pass, Ronald with immediate control. Good defending. Kenkre FC with trying to establish a bit of control in midfield. It's coming off Prem. It's a strong challenge there. Wins nothing but ball. Class FC can get on the move here. Beautiful football. There's Ronald Singh. Can immediately close down. The second to that first ball. There's Zimic helping out in a defensive capacity. It's good to see him really fighting for his team in terms of tracking back, adding an extra number in that midfield area. Passes like that, it's not really going to help. And Ronald Singh has pinched the ball to find his Patriot Ronald. Lovely scoop pass, but it's well defended. Got his angle spot on. It just manages to hoof that forward, get that away from danger. You can see Class FC have been absolutely brilliant in this first period. Barely put a foot wrong. It's been a team effort. See themselves to 1-0 lead. Very little threat towards their goal so far. A bit of a late challenge there. Free kick to be taken by the skipper. Cross comes into the box towards the far stick. It's defended very well. Last touch coming off a Class FC player and will be a corner. Opportunity here for Kenkre FC. I had this set piece to trouble the score. Number 10, Om, will take responsibilities here with this corner. Taken shot, Madan supports. Omer looked to clip this ball with his left foot towards the fast take. It's headed towards goal. They've managed to clear. Couple of ricochets. They asked the question whether or not was a handball, but Class FC on the counter attack here. He'll do very well to keep the ball in, Here's Lagamba. He's got support. Besides the reverse pass, it's clever. Here's Ronald Singh twisting and turning, waiting for support to arrive. Very responsible play here. Keep the ball. That is well worked. Had an opportunity to counterattack. They saw that maybe that counterattack was not on, but decided to just keep the ball and reset here. Now goes for a lovely switch down the left-hand side, but he can't keep the ball in play. Again, in terms of decision-making, some of the work that Class FC have been doing has just been first class. Kenkre FC are doing well to hold on to the situation. Need to start finding ways to trouble the goalkeeper, Sanathan, who's had very little to do in this first half so far. Lovely flick on there. Here's Ronald Singh. Tries to return it to Ronald. Another clever pass. Clipped into the center of the goal. There's a chance to make it 2-0. It's a good block there from Arvind. Got right in the path. It's once again Langamba just making that run into the box. Again, lovely team play. The front three have combined with regularity and quality every time they went forward. Another opportunity with this corner. All into the box. Good header away. In the second ball though. It's good work here from James. Takes the long way. Loses the ball and Kenkre FC can break here. Good pass to Zemek. It's a lovely 1-2. It's an overload situation. It's 4-on-2. They play it right. They can capitalize. Oh, he decides to go for goal himself, and that is a very strange decision. Having the support, knowing that the ball isn't under your control. And Om will look at that decision himself as to why he did decide to pull the trigger. Now Class FC on the counter-attack themselves. Here's Prabin. Oh, lovely first time pass. Beckham with the overload pass into the box. Good defending off the front stick. And just like that, Kenkre FC, who were on the counter-attack, countered themselves, and it's back to front here. Fantastic action. Good team play. Just tries to cut that back to Ronald, who's in position for a tap-in. Good defending. Again, the decision-making in the final third is so crucial. Two teams finding out that scoring goals is not going to be easy here, as Prabin will look to take this corner. He's got height and distance towards it. Tries to find Lagamba, who's doing well to disrupt a bit. Mocha gives it back to Lagamba. Shape spreads it out. It's very calm. It's very composed. Prabin now clip pass into the box. Keeper should be favourite. A bit of a fumble. But he gathers and quickly gets rid of it. And he's shanked that horribly wide. It's a good claim though. He knew that he had to get the ball first. Making sure that Spill wasn't too far away from him. Here's Lagamba. Straight forward, Prabin, 1-2 is good, it's crisp. Here's Momocha. Again, no one 5 yards near him. He's got time and space to pick his pass. Hips with the ball in, not enough elevation on it. They deal with it quite comfortably. It's a 3-on-1 situation, and Simic will have to do the thankless, the tireless job, trying to hold the play by himself. What a pass that is. That is magnificent. What a pick out to Jameson. Just like that, Class FC on the move here. Here's Langamba. Chip ball into the fast take. Can he keep that under control? Magnificently done there. Did the right thing to just scoop that into the danger area to try and find a centre forward. That is very unfortunate. I couldn't get the pass right. It was a sweeping move. 25 minutes on the clock. Class FC have the lead. Kept the ball with more surety, and they've really paid dividends here. We've seen some lovely moves of football. Sign of a well-coached team, good players. As it stands, they will go top of Group D with 6 points and a +9 goal difference. Back underway after the drinks break. Here's Momocha with a quick scan, seeing that absolutely no one around him. Ronald Singh finds Japes. He's got the run on the far side. Langamba does well to keep the ball. He has options in the box. For the cutback, it's well defended. Time and time again, we've seen Langamba make those runs down the left-hand side. Defender having to defend one-on-one. Ronald, magnificent strength, chest control, lays it off. Momocha looking for the clever 1-2, gets it back though. Plays it onto the right-hand side. Beckham looks to swing the ball into the box. Ronald with the acrobatics, my goodness me, but the offside flag has been raised. He went for the outrageous finish. Can't really blame him for that. He saw the ball swing over his shoulder, decided that we'll go for it. Full credit to try and attempt that. The drinks break has been completed. Approaching the 30-minute mark, and it's a very warm day, and I think saying warm day is a bit of an understatement. It is hot out there. Conditions not easy. Playing at the time that they are, it's very injury or prone. You knowing that you can even pull your hamstring or cramp up as the game progresses. That's why I think Lhasa FC, the way they've approached it in these conditions, have been so good. They've opted for the short and crisp passes, get all their teammates involved in their build-up. So comfortable playing out the back here. We've seen this from Sanathom from time and time again. The way he just clips those passes to his fullbacks, gets Jebs a long way forward, fires that to Langamba, picks his head up, tries to find the pass, probably with immaculate control. Here's Ronald, chops it on his off. Ronald with the strike, and it's straight to the keeper. And that all came from the pass from the goalkeeper. Splits a couple of lines with that pass. James went a long way forward. That is great work there from Ronald to try and just manufacture a bit of space on his left foot. Defender rightfully expecting the right-footed strike. clever in centre forward play here from Ronald. And the pass is always on, and he's picked that, looks like 10 out of 10 times. This time he's closed down quickly. Again, the work off the ball is sensational here from Class FC. Immediately look to close the ball down. Fantastic teamwork at the back. Just over 30 minutes played, and Class FC, everything going according to plan here. 1-0 at the good, having opportunities to make it 2. Well, we have seen Sanathon play some extraordinary passes. Seen him having no work to do with his gloves. We'll hope that the afternoon continues the same way. Again, quick movement from back to front. First time pass, well intercepted. Looks to hold off the challenge. Good feet there, strong challenge. Ball just bobbling around. Here's Prem. The heavy touch, and it just gives that away. Class FC on the move. Lamba with fantastic work off the ball. Just lays it off onto the right-hand side. Here goes Prabin. Driving in with that left foot of his. Lays it off centrally, and it's not on the same wavelength there as his attacker. It's cleverly done to evade the press, but they've given the ball away. It has been too rushed with Kenkre FC whenever they've had the ball. Here's Momocha, just lays it off on the left-hand side. It's been calm, it's been precise. Very few risks taken, but they've been so efficient with the way they move the ball. Here's Momocha. Once again, you can see that quick scan over his shoulder just to make sure, a hallmark of a top centre midfielder. Here's Prabin, the ball breaking kindly. Cross with his right foot as well to just lay it back. Decides against the first time ball in. Goes for the strike at the near post. And it's very well kept there. Had to make sure he hung on to the ball as well. And that Ronald was just waiting to poach for any scraps. Good shot. Good save. Good header forward. Has to get the team up the pitch, and it's much needed for Kenkre FC, who had to do a lot of off-the-ball work. Referee urging a move on here, as Madan will take this throw in. Help forward first time, comfortably intercepted. Here's Ronald Singh, plays it back, and look at the nonchalance at which they look to move the ball from back to front. That one not working in their favour. They win the second ball. Tremendous work here from Beckham. Full move on here, quick switch. Find Ronald Singh. Here's Momocha. And beautiful passing here. Combination plays magnificent. Can he keep the ball? Here's an opportunity with the cutback. Sides against it. First time ball in. Ronald does well, but the first touch gets away from him. If he had brought that under control, he had a couple of options to either lay that back or go for goal himself. That first touch has to be spot on. It was fired at him, not an easy angle. Sweeping pass out on the left-hand side. As Japes looks for the 1-2, gets it back. Waiting for the run. This is lovely combination play down the left-hand side. The keeper had to make sure he got a firm palm on it. Gets that away from the danger area. Once again, the movement is absolutely brilliant. Just the understanding on the left flank, playing that 1-2 patiently. Class FC have done so much to really be a couple of goals ahead. But full credit to Kenkre FC for holding firm, making sure that they're plugging all those gaps as quickly as possible. Oh, they've taken a bit of a chance. They get away with it. That's immaculate control there from Madan. Plucked that out and immediately looks up. Simic will have to do a lot of chasing there. And those of them pretty much sums up Kenkre FC's attack so far. Lovely moments in the build-up, but the final pass has been missing. That control there from Madan was really fired at him and just brought it down with such ease. Lovely to see the first touch of these players, especially when those balls are fired at difficult angles, real pace. And talking about passing, I think Sanathon has put on a clinic at goalkeeper here. Again gets his team forward. Lovely layoff here. This is another brilliant move. Again, the defending at the front post is good. That pretty much sums up Klasa FC's first half in terms of an attacking move. Some magnificent combination play, but the front post defending on so many of those occasions. Spot on from Kenkre FC. Here's Lamba down the left-hand side. Looks for the cutback chance here. And on the follow-up with the acrobatics, is always going over. Another difficult opportunity. Once again, the football on show is sumptuous. Look at that. Does the right thing to just fire that into the danger area. Arnold making that run towards the near post. It was well tracked. Good touch there, and heads that forward. Here's Madan, now down the right-hand side. First time really isolated one-on-one with his fullback, but decided to go for the first time cross. It will be a corner. An opportunity to release some of that pressure and apply some of their own. Madan with a few lovely glimpses showing life. No surprises that Om will be on this corner kick with that left foot of his. They look to attack the front post here. Those flick-on headers, such a dangerous weapon, difficult to defend against. See by the angle that he's looking to just whip that towards that near post. Exactly what he does. It's well placed. That's a magnificent claim there from Sanathon. Sensational high claim. Eyes on the ball, both hands, clean take. Completely takes off the pressure from his defenders. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. To win the second ball, falls to Ronald. There's Lagamba, got the option, goes for strike himself, doesn't catch that cleanly. When you have an opportunity like that, where you have an option to let your teammate through, you've got to make sure the shot counts. It was on target, but never going to really trouble the goalkeeper from there. Kenkre FC once again looking to play a quick ball forward. Sanathon quickly off his line. Brilliant, and finds an accurate pass as well. This is ridiculous goalkeeping, folks. He's making it look far too easy. Almost like an extra outfield player with the sweeping, keeping abilities. Sensational goalkeeper. Lovely move. Just burst past a couple of challenges down the left-hand side. Now looks for the cutback. It's accurate. Gets it away from him to make it 2-0. Big save. It was close to his body. Got his legs to the ball and made sure he repelled the danger. But again, a big opportunity. Left-footed ball into the box. Good header off the first post. It's been the hallmark of Kenkre FC's defending. Defending in the box has been brilliant. FC have thrown absolutely everything at them in terms of angles and different kinds of shots. That one was a big opportunity as well. Look at that big strike, just enough space afforded to him. After scoring the first, he fully backed himself to pull the trigger once again as Sisono's just struggling there. He might have just picked a tap on the ankles. Might have twisted it the wrong way. We really hope that he can continue here. Good to see him okay to continue. It's a free kick here for Kenkre FC. To the final knockings of this first half. Had a few free kicks from range here, and Arvind has been the deputy for these free kicks. He's got good ball striking on the right foot of his as he looked to just swing this towards the far stake. It's a bit of a disappointing, anticlimactic end to that free kick. Will be a goal kick. Good take on the chest. Magnificent centre forward play there. Really has been one of the standout players just in terms of passing the eye test. Decision making as well from the centre forward. Really first class. Lovely move here. Looks like all the forward players on the same wavelength, playing for each other, trying to create the best opportunity possible. This is outstanding defending, staying firm. He's got to release this quickly. Does the right thing, and Kenkre FC play out the back quite well, but the pressure is on here. Bit of a collision, and the referee waves play on. Arun with a quick release to find Zimik. The chase is on, yes. Santoim with a quite comfortable clearance. Again, a very quick starting position there. He just length with his elbow there, right in front of the referee. Into the final 2 minutes of the first half, it has been full of incidents, full of action, and a magnificent goal from Langamba. Difference maker between the two teams as we head to the halftime break. Another free kick opportunity, another opportunity to load the box here. So far, Klasa FC have had no problems defending these aerial duels. To the final minute of the first half here. Cross comes into the box, travels a long way. Good defensive header. Ronald with a clever header to his teammate. Magnificent work. Ronald Singh spreads it out wide. Here's Prabin. Looks for his option as his teammates goes forward. Immediately picks his head up and finds a magnificent pass here to the substitute, who does well to try and keep his balance there, but the ball just squirts away. Kenkre FC can build a counter-attack. Ken Kishan, the first half substitute, making his way forward. I'll take that quickly, but there is a player on the deck, and attention will be needed to give to him as we head to the final 30 seconds of the first half. There will be considerable amount of stoppages added on. Three minutes of added on time has been signaled by the fourth official. Will there be one more opportunity for either team to change the scoreline, taking this into half time? Kishan will take this throw in. I'll look to win that battle. He's done very well to hold off the challenge. Lovely back heel. Langama, the first time ball in, it was fired in. Couldn't find his teammate, but right idea once again. Here's Prabin. Finds the skipper Momocha. Ball into the box. Couple of ricochets away, but they'll secure possession. Kaviraj plays it down the right-hand side to Beckham here. Again, drawing the press. This is textbook work here. They're comfortable. They'll be happy to take this first half lead. However slender, it is an advantage and keeps them in very good stead here in Group D. Here's Kishan driving forward. Looks for the 1-2 with Lagamba. Gets it back. Clip cross with the left foot. Again, the front post defending. Absolutely spot on. It's a bit of a heavy touch. They surrender possession rather meekly there. Momocha with the ball to the right-hand side. Beckham looks for the 1-2. Ravin has been tackled from behind. He's done well to secure possession even though he was on the deck here. Into the final minute of stoppage time here in the first half. Here's Kabiraj. Pass towards the left-hand side. Finds his fullback Kishan. Momocha very wary of the pressure on him. He's been press resistant so far and made good decisions in the center of the park. Strong challenge there from Om as he loses out on that duel, and it'll be a throw in for Kenkre FC. Referee has kept his cards in his pocket. He's refereed the game. Good authority, kept the game flowing. Made sure there was some early fouls and a bit of unnecessary antics from both teams. And the halftime whistle has been blown here. Class FC take a 1-0 lead here into the break. Courtesy of the most magnificent finishes from Lagamba for his second goal in the group phase here in Group D. Kenkre FC have battled. They've shown some good defensive resilience. But when they come out in the second half, they'll have to show a lot more in the attacking third if they are to trouble the scoreline. Halftime here at the Casa Stadium in Deepu, Assam. It's Class FC 1, Kenkre FC 0. So we look at the statistics here, all in favor of Keinou Library and Sports Association. Corner count identical, possession well in favor Class FC. It's halftime here at the Casa Stadium. It's Class FC 1, Kenkre FC 0.
And we're back underway for the start of the second half. It will be Keinou Library and Sports Association, Class FC. Their blue kit kicking things off from left to right. The narrow 1-0 lead taking into the second half. Courtesy of a sensational strike. Langamba early in the first half. Have something to hold on to, and as it stands, they will go on top of Group D with their superior goal difference and 6 points to boot. But plenty of football still to be played here. Kenkre FC with a lot of nearly moments in opposition territory. They need one or two attacks to really stick. They are to make an inroads in the Class FC defense, who's been spotless so far. They've played 3 halves of football, haven't conceded a goal yet. Again, tactics remains the same here. First half substitute for Class FC. Japes making way for Kishan. In terms of the way they've moved the ball or on the ball work, it's been seamless, absolutely seamless. Here's Kishan, knows his role, slotted into that left hand side. Combination play with Langamba in that first half was encouraging. Ball into the box, well defended there by Arvind, just comes across, making sure that made the first contact. Kenkre FC, while they've struggled in the attacking third in terms of defending their box, they have been brilliant. Well, so many attacking threats. It showed that the front post was always dealt with. Here's Beckham. Wasn't very adventurous in the first half, but we'll see a lot more of him in the second half, as we did in the previous game. Lovely work from Momocha, just inviting the press. Hops her around. Here's Kabiraj. Back to his centre half partner Clinton, and Kabiraj having very little to do in terms of dealing with attacking threat. Absolutely no pressure on the ball here, and just pass and pass till Zimic finally decides to put a bit of pressure on him. Here's a lone press though. It's a one-man press. Easily play out from the back there. For a quick 1-2. Good challenge there. Pokes that forward. Great pace down the left-hand side. Can he put the cross into the box? Into the first post. And it's a corner. Can the move from back to front is so smooth. Couple of passes. They make their way into dangerous areas. Taking it short. Cross comes into the box. Again, the front post header. Get away from him. He takes no chances. Another corner. Opportunity here. Left-footed cross. Swung into the first post. Punched away by the goalkeeper. Pick up the second ball. Good strength there from Ronald to hold off the challenge. Toe pokes that away. Kenkre FC can get on the move here. Lovely pass. Good defending there on the front foot. It showed that the progress was immediately halted. Kenkre FC trying to get a move on here. They're not taking any chances. Making sure enough bodies in blue are flooding back in a defensive capacity. Lovely work there from Arvind. Does well, but he can't keep the ball. Good work to hold off the challenge. Arvind, that first half, looked very lively down that right-hand side. Working tirelessly with his fullback, having a good connection there. Every time going forward, looks to find his teammates with those clip passes or try to go for goal himself. Lovely work to scoop that forward. Accurate pass by the goalkeeper, Jonathan. His team forward, Ronald with great hold-up play, holds off the challenge. Bit forceful, goes for more than, will get the foul. Sensational work there from the centre forward. He knew how to battle there. He's getting absolutely no time and space there from Suraj. Still made sure to shield the ball and gets a free kick at a very dangerous area, edge of the box. I have a feeling the skipper will be favourite here to take this. Mamocha might just pull rank, but there's an option with Prabin with the left foot as well. Big moment in this match. Just over 5 minutes played in the second half. It's gone pretty much as expected with Class FC. A lot more of the ball, still preventing threats in the opposite direction. Left and right foot shot here. Will it be Momocha? Will it be Prabin? Clip pass there from Prabin, and the keeper just watches it sail over his crossbar. Good power on the shot, but the accuracy nowhere near. Just out for a goal kick. Work to hold off the challenge, but the ball has been flicked away. Alvin had to be careful. Swarmed by a couple of players. Yes, Suraj plays it to a skipper. Playing in a more defensive midfield capacity. He's got a sweeper behind him than Zafir. Playing with the back three and the two centre halves, Suraj and Zafir, really splitting and allowing Arvind to play between those two to try and pick up the midfield. Try and spin away from the centre forward. Looks to put pressure on. Look at this 3-on-1 press. It's good, forcing him to go long. Win the ball back. Brilliant off the ball work. Superb play here. Ronald with the layoff. Tries to find his teammate. Does well to keep the ball in. Lamba. Kishan. Ronald Singh. Patient. Keeps it toward the edge of the box. Here's Prabin. Pass. Into the box. Ronald tries to head that away. It's a good defensive header. Strong challenge there. The possession overturned. Here's Ronald Singh looks to turn. And camped in the Kenkre half here. This is comfortable work here for Class FC. You can see both centre halves playing on the halfway line. Really have pinned Kenkre FC deep in their own territory. In and out ball, a bit of threat. Here's Beckham. Forward again. They'll do this all afternoon. No problems here for Class FC. Clinton waiting for a bit of a press. Now it comes. Looks to spoon that forward. Good header. He wins the first ball, but the second ball has been hacked away. Foul has been spotted. Will be a free kick here for Kenkre FC. Good distance there, and it's a comfortable header away. They pick up the second ball, gets away from him. Good defending here from Kishan, just making sure he protects the ball. Lights the foul, but does very well to keep his balance. Clip pass forward, somehow stays within, and he just takes no chance and just boots that away. League 3 here in Khasa Stadium in Ipoh, Assam, playing host to all the Group D fixtures. And now the players should have been acclimatized by the conditions, pitch and the overhead conditions as well. To play games in the afternoon, some in the evening as well. The control, waits the press. Ken Arvind, every time he gets the ball, knows that there will be a bit of a pressure on him. Yes, Suraj. Good defending to cut off the passing line. Here's Zimic again deep in his own half. That's not where you want to see your centre forward. He's been so starved of the ball in those forward areas as he looks to link up from midfield. Heavy touch to get that away from Ronald. Magnificently done. Acceleration and quick pass forward. It's well intercepted. He knew exactly where it's going. Here's Ronald, who's done well to run the channel. He'll go one-on-one. Cross comes into the box. He just fires that against the centre half. It'll be another corner. And every time Kenkre FC look to break, the final pass has been their Achilles heel in this match so far. Every time they look to go forward on the break, looks like Class FC are well and truly capable of adding the second. Corner comes into the box. Oh, to a chance there, the fast stick. He couldn't get the connection on it. He'll just watch that go harmlessly away for a throw-in. Just over 10 minutes played in this second half, rather. Still no change to the scoreline. Lamba, the difference maker between the two teams. Karbi Anglong Morning Star FC, the home team, will have a close eye on this fixture. They had a convincing win against Kenkre FC in their first game. By the looks of it, as we head into the second games, it might be a two-way or three-way battle for that first spot in Group D. Here's Suraj. Zafir looking to play short. The pressing is good. Once again, forcing them to go back every time. Forcing them to go long as well. Good defensive work just to close down the space, and they force the turnover. Excellent off-the-ball work here. Keinou Library and Sports Association. Brilliant. Here's Mamocha. Touch away from Ronald Singh, but he manages to keep the ball. Sanathon looks to spread the pass. Finds his fullback with relative ease. Here's Beckham. Venturing forward. Strong play there. It's good defending there from Suraj. Made sure that Ronald wasn't going to spin away from him. It's comfortable here for Class FC. They can pop the ball around. Invite the press. The second half, tired legs will definitely play a huge part in this match. Will be more substitutions to freshen things up. Here's Beckham on the right hand side, finds Prabin, decides to go himself. They set off centrally, might have to stretch. Mamocha with a calm touch but loses out. Prabin gets again. Here's Mamocha down the right hand side. Beckham with a cross into the box. Difficult chance to try and direct that towards goal. Gets away from him, and Class FC reckon to make a substitution in the second half. Controlled possession here. By the looks of it, it will be Manichand who will be introduced shortly. Scored a brace coming on as a second half substitute against Buna FC. Now tasked of adding goals off the bench. Manichand replaces the number 9 Ronald. And a tireless shift from the centre half. He's had to work. He's played an excellent game of football. He can be happy with that 60 minutes or so that he's given his team. Be up to Manichan in the second half to act as an able deputy. He'll bring a different skill set. He's known to be a lethal finisher as well. Here's Beckham. Venturing forward, no pressure on the ball. He's gone a long way forward as the Kenkre defensive line dropping deep immediately, and that should be a foul. Suraj lunges in there. He will pick up a yellow card for his troubles. He was beaten all ends up and just came from Beckham, who just ran literally the length of the pitch. Touches that forward, inviting the foul, and it's reckless there from Suraj, really lunging in. Beckham will take a bit of time to get back onto his feet. It's a free kick here in a dangerous situation as we head to the final 30 minutes of this match. Free kick here, Momucha over it. So, yellow card confirmed there for Surat Sapke as Mocha over this free kick. The skipper. Opportunity here. Two-man wall. Trying to deter Mocha. Cross comes in. It's a low cross. It tries to just divert that towards goal. Manages to clear that away. Prabin not getting the right amount of contact necessary. Looks to pull the trigger from distance, and the keeper was happy to see that sail over. Caught that well. Sat up nicely, and he just decided to hit that on the half volley. Right idea. Another shot. Favor of Klasa FC here, and keep attacking. Just sat up nicely. Just brings that down. Has to just cut across it. Difficult skill there to get that on target. Kishan takes the throw in. Good defending there, just making sure his progress was immediately halted. Good throw in there, finds his teammate. Lovely touch around him. Now he's got a bit of space. Looks for the cutback. It's good. To make it 2-0, very well defended. Had to make sure he got a fair toe to the ball. He's looking up to line up the shot at the edge of the box. Again, good build-up player from Klasa FC. They've had a lot of nearly moments. Substitute Manichan trying to get in the thick of things as quickly as possible. There's Clinton. Finds Kishan. Goes for the 1-2. They've kept it short. Trying to draw the defense out here as quickly as possible and immediately try and dart behind. Here's Beckham. Driving forward with the pace. Looks for the reverse pass. Well defended. Kenkre FC can break here. The first pass has been misplaced. It's happened on so many occasions. And the header will go away for a corner as Kenkre FC are looking for a counter-attack. Klasa FC win the ball quickly, and they've managed to sneak in a corner here. Fantastic work off the ball. Tireless running. Getting the rewards here. It's another corner. Had a few of them, but they've not been able to capitalize. Abin is over the corner with this left footer. Comes in. It's a good header off the front post. Gets set away. Beckham brings it down. It's Beckham decides against pulling the trigger. Prabin's got a bit of space to operate. Chops in on his left foot. Prabin goes for strike, and it's well over the crossbar. See from that angle, it was never really going to dip down quickly enough. Still, Class FC making all the inroads here in the second half. Had to do very little in a defensive capacity, but going forward, they're constantly trying, constantly probing, trying to find ways. And the press is immediate. They win the ball high up the pitch. Magnificent work off the pitch. Here's Lagamba, looks to lay it off. Prabin lays it off on the right-hand side. Looks to keep the ball in play. He does so very well. Cross comes into the box. It's well defended. Good touch to get that forward. Brilliant work. He's just steamrolled. Excellent work down the left-hand side. It has to chop his run. Good covering back. Covered a lot of ground quickly to halt the progress. Now down the right-hand side. It's a rare attack forward here for Kenkre FC as they win the ball back brilliantly. Fair challenge, just nicks the ball off his feet and they keep the ball beautifully. Moving it from back to front. Sensational work here from Class FC. It's magnificent one-touch play. Now opening up towards goal. Down the right-hand side, trying to take him on himself. The keeper should be favoured to collect. Angmei looking to make an impact off the bench. Just get his head down and run in a straight line where the option of passing on the left-hand side was probably the better option, but right start there from the substitute. To thread the pass forward. Dang Mei with a clever pass. He's through on goal. It's a heavy touch to make it 2-0. Another chance. And he's missed what looked like a certain goal. On the follow-up, he had the opportunity to double the scoreline and his tally. And Langamba, after getting through, what a through pass this is. Good save on the follow-up. And here, he should score. Has to score there. And it's a massive let-off here for Kenkre FC. Just over 20 minutes played in the second half. All Class FC so far. The scoreline, thin margin of 1-0. He's okay to carry on, which is the good news there. Kohli has run his socks off in the middle of the park. Instrumental in keeping that defensive shape on a lot of occasions. Class FC must be wondering what else they must have to try here to add the second goal. It's been resolute defensive work here from Kenkre FC after conceding a goal where they could do absolutely nothing about. But since then, they've been asked a lot of questions and the defense has come out flying colours. In terms of an attacking threat, they really need to find a few ways to trouble this backline. Here's Beckham. Again, it's comfortable. There's absolutely no pressure on the ball. Can pick the choice of pass. Trying to venture down the left-hand side. Once again, absolutely no rush here. Clever play, drawing the people forward, trying to move them away from their shape. Try and create overloads on the flank. Again, it's a you-touch, I-touch play there by the two centre-halves and immediately looks forward. It's an accurate pass as well. It's done magnificently well to try and keep the ball in play, but the last touch still stays in. And the chance here, it's easily taken at the front post. It's touch fortunate. It looked like the ball had gone out of play, but did so well to keep that in play according to the referee. Good work there from Mocha. Again, a lot of credit has gone to his on-the-ball work, but in terms of covering spaces, winning tackles, it's been sensational at the centre of the park. Ball breaking kindly here. Kenkre FC can lead a counter-attack down the left-hand side. Here goes Zimic. By himself, needs a bit of support. Chops in on his right foot. Tries to go around the left foot. Does really well to hold off the challenge. He looks to just dive there and just ran out of room. The last touch coming off the defender. See that Zimic saw the ball get away from him and decided to just try and win some sympathy from the referee there, but he was having absolutely none of it. But he gets the corner. Just over 70 minutes on the clock as we enter the final 20 minutes of this contest. Class FC protecting their 1-goal lead so far with an opportunity. Try and defend this. Cross comes into the box. Keeper comes a long way and gets a firm hand away. Brilliant defending by goalkeeper. Spot on so many aspects. Now Class FC can break here. It's got support as the run is on. Defender just comes across, lengthens his stride, make sure that he got there before the attacker was running at full speed. It's comfortable so far. Kenkre FC look to take this, keep the scoreline at 1-0 for as long as possible. Now that in terms of having the ball, they're going to be seeing a lot of it, knowing that Class FC is so comfortable on the ball. When they get it, they have to fire forward quickly. Cross comes in towards the far stick. He does very well to keep that in. And at the far stick to make it 2-0. And it's a massive let off. The connection couldn't be found, but what a switch of play. Pravin did so well to hook that back into the danger area. Look at this. It's right in front. It's bobbling around awkwardly and doesn't get the connection there. Dagme, who made the run perfectly, couldn't get strong enough connection. Sensational play. Switch was perfect. Probins just mindset to get that back into a danger area to a perfectly weighted pass, and it's a huge let off. Keeper in quickly back onto his feet. Heading into the final 15 minutes as the water break has been signaled. Both teams look to navigate this final knocking. It's going to be difficult on those legs, especially as a lot of ground has been covered by these players already in really hot conditions. The drinks breaks concluded into the final 15 minutes of the match here. It is the business end. It's a very thin margin separating the two teams. As it stands, Class FC will go on 6 points to plus 9 goal difference. A very comfortable spot on top of Group D. Kenkre FC with 4 points in the 2 games played will remain on 4 points. Can they find a way to get back into this game, get a valuable point? Throws himself at it. There's a substitute on his left foot, looks to put the ball into the box. It's into a dangerous area and he couldn't get the contact on it. Ball bobbling around awkwardly, and Arvind Ho had to make the challenge there. Referee waves play on. It's 1-on-3. He's by himself. Here's Manichan, takes the long route around. Waits for support. Referee waving play on, and rightfully so. Ken waits for support. Tries to do it by himself. Brilliant work to switch the play down to Prabin. It's Prabin with the strike, and it hits the crossbar. The keeper stood and admired. That was near perfection there from Prabin. Got that out of his foot immediately and angled that towards the top corner. That is so good and so unfortunate. Look at that. A knuckleball technique. Brilliant. It is so unlucky. And that could have been the goal that would have closed the game out for sure. We've seen some high quality strikes in Group D already, and Prabin's effort almost added to the list of impressive goals. Another warning shot there for Kenkre FC as time runs out for them. Had to endure a lot of defensive work, cover a lot of ground. Will they get the reward for all this effort they've put in this match? But not with passes like that. Here's the substitute. Looks to switch the pass down the right-hand side. It should be comfortably gathered with. Jonathan, comfortable afternoon. His passing stats might be ridiculous. I don't think he's missed a single pass from the back. Especially his long passing has been so impressive. Playing as a sweeper keeper as well. Confirmation of Arvind Rajan picking up the yellow card for the previous challenge, which was a bit reckless. He really lunged in there. As the referee waved play on, he didn't forget about the challenge and the yellow card was brandished. Substitution here. Number 14, Pandey, will be withdrawn as Kenkre FC look for firepower up top. Atharva, the number 9 on his back, gets into the field of play. He's got 12 minutes plus stoppage time. Try and make an impact. Now will Atharva play as a two-man striker with Zimic, or just play off him? Trying to give a bit of support. But it's the right move here to draw a midfielder and add an extra centre forward to try and give Zimic a bit of support. Outrageous control there. Manichan almost keeping that in play. Here's Arvind turning and finding the pass forward. Tries to find his way to Zimic. He's by himself. He can cut the ball across. Zimic looks to lay it off. Good defending there. Made sure he got the important touch and he hacks it clear. And just the addition of Atharva, suddenly Zimic looking a lot more threatening on the left-hand side. Tried to just feed the pass centrally. But it's good defending there from Class FC. They've not had too much to do in terms of defensive work, but when called upon, been very professional. Mother and just conspiring for this corner routine. Then has pulled rank here. Look to put the ball into the box as we head into the final 10 minutes of normal time. Cross comes into the box. It's fired into the box. It's good defending. Heads that away. Strong header off the front post, making sure got enough distance on it. The substitute, Atharva, looking to make an impact with this long throw in. Robin has been introduced for Beckham for defensive insurance. So, extra member at the back three as that last touch comes off a Kenkre player. Will be out for a goal kick. Lhasa FC look to be playing with a back three almost. Robin will just slot into the right back spot. Just make sure that he won't really venture forward. Give the opportunity for Kishan to add a bit of width on the left-hand side. The game is still not won. They'll try and find a way to add an insurance goal here. The game is still open. Kenkre FC just need that one opportunity. Good work by the centre forward to lay that off. Looks to spin in behind. Looks to lift that over. A bit of a difficult delivered ball there to try and control. Kenkre FC have every reason to throw the sink here. Try and throw everything at the opponent into the final 10 minutes. Suraj picks his head up, looks long. He's taken that on the chest. There's a chance here to make it 1-1. He's chipped the goalkeeper and it goes beautifully in. And how about that for an impact off the bench? It is Atharva who's looked to threaten as soon as he's come onto the pitch, and that extra body forward has paid dividends almost immediately for Kenkre FC. And it's a lovely chip finish by the substitute Atharva who makes it 1-1. It's a good pass forward. The flick on there from Arvind was just enough. Santon came a long way out, took a bit of a ricochet, and it rolled harmlessly towards goal. Great lift play there. Sensational work. And Lhasa FC have just found out the hard way of not taking your chances, keeping the game open. And Kenkre FC, with their first real opportunity in front of goal, have made it 1-1. Lovely flick header. Looks to keep the ball in now. Lhasa FC have to do it all the way. Once again, goes for the strike from distance. Completely keeping the keeper wrong-footed there. My goodness. And Aryan urging for calm there as Lhasa FC immediately looking to hit back. Kenkre FC is still celebrating that equalizer. Again, having to travel a long way, just almost directing that towards goal with the keeper wrong-footed. Robin with the ball into the box, headed away off the front post. Looks to acrobatically divert that towards goal, but will be out for a goal kick. Talked about Kenkre FC doing a lot of defending throughout this match. Now that they're 1-1, have an opportunity here. What looked like would be an effective steal. They have to pinch another goal here. They've showed that character before, scoring 2 late goals against Jaipur FC. Can they do it once again here? Good defensive header. All Singh looking to win the ball. Umucha doing well to keep possession. Now down the left-hand side, waiting for support. Decide to go himself. It's a good touch away. Gets that away. There's too many people there. Prabin has been crowded out. Play down the right-hand side. Here's Robin. There's a player on the deck clutching his head. The referee has waved play on. Ooh, it's a bit of a mistake there. There's an option to put the ball into the box. Good defending off the front post. Can clear now. I think wise thing will be to just kick that ball out of play as the Kenkre player can get a bit of attention. As we head into the final 5 minutes of this very intriguing contest here between Keinou Library and Sports Association and Kenkre FC. It's okay to continue as into the business end of this match. Again, keeping the ball. No panic in their play. Lovely switch onto the right hand side. Immediate control there from Prabin. The drag and flick is good. Inviting his players forward. It's an interesting ball into the box. The keeper manages to get a strong enough fist to it. Get into a dangerous area. Touch finish. It's great defending. Brilliant work. Danger still not cleared as Klasa FC just look to crank up the pressure. Here's Robin. Robin, immediate control. One touch play. They're trying to be as patient as possible. They've three centre halves playing within close quarters, and pretty much a couple of midfielders have thrown everybody else forward. A couple of Klasa players picking up high and wide positions. Try and stretch the pitch as much as possible. Here's Robin. Lovely footwork to try and break free from the challenge. He's picked his head up. He's got a couple of options to pass to. Looks for the quick combination play. Lovely footwork there from Dangme. Goes for the reverse pass. Right idea. Not on the same wavelength as his player though. Did well to just break free from the challenge and immediately set that reverse pass. As it stands, Klasa FC will be on 4 points and Kenkre FC, after playing 3 games, will be on 5. Group D still wide open. There's the early stages, plenty of football still to go. Head to the final 2.5 minutes of normal time. There will be substantial amount of time added on for injuries, stoppages, and substitutions. Played forward. Plays on the right hand side. Again, it's calm. There's still no panic. Looks to lift this over. Clever pass towards the left hand side. He's done very well to drag that back. Good defending. Once again, the first post defending. Immaculate. Kenkre FC had a lot of defensive work to do, and they've done so with real distinction. Might have been a bit of a foul throw there. The referee gets away with it. Mamucha keeps the ball. Asks his team to in lovely chip pass. Get that away. Looks to clear. Does very well to keep the ball in as we almost approaching stoppage time here. Here's Robin. into 5 minutes of stoppage time that has been signaled. Plenty of time for either team to manufacture one more opportunity. Put in a lot of effort, both these teams. Very hot conditions here in Dipu, Assam. Robin looks to keep the ball in play, but it's a tired touch. Played forward. Should be able to clear this. Takes a lot of touches. The keeper decides to come and just bail out his centre half there. Really allowing the ball to bounce on so many occasions. He might be just struggling with cramps there. Has to boot that forward with the player on the ground. That's a very strange decision there by the goalkeeper. A lot of balls just being given away with real carelessness. So we're into the final 4 minutes of time added on here. Class FC try and carve another opportunity just before the full-time whistle. Allowed to turn. Played forward, looks for the layoff. Dangme looks to keep the possession. No space whatsoever. Abhiraj takes that on the chest. It's calmly dealt with. It's been the hallmark of Class FC. Here's Robin. Cross comes into the box. Looks for the acrobatic finish. Well defended. A bit off balance. Robin Singh picking up the ball on the left-hand side. Good defending. Final touch. Looks to just fire that across goal, but it's out for a goal kick. A lot of nearly moments for Class FC. You can chalk this out as another one of them, but it's good defending by Kenkre. Especially in those areas, trying to cut down the spaces immediately, making sure that there's really nothing that the Class forwards have to feed off of. Booted forward. Strong challenge there. Ball just bobbling around awkwardly. Managed to keep the ball. Class FC will be pleased with their performance. They'll be ruining a few of the chances that they've missed going forward, as they've created a lot of opportunities. Mixture of good defending and nearly moments in the attacking third. Kenkre FC look to launch a counter-attack here, but not with passes like that. Now down the left-hand side is an option to clip it first time into the box. It's good defending. There's a chance with the header and just over. Brilliant work on the wing. No hesitation to put the ball into the box, and he's tried to just guide that header towards target. Good pace on the ball, but it was a difficult header as he's so far away from the front post. Heading into the final 90 seconds. Full time here. Looks to put the ball in. This calmly done. Lovely work to keep the ball. Again, a lovely clip pass. It's a good defensive header. They can clear away. Cross comes into the box and he's just managed to punch that away. Excellent defending there. Goalkeeper making sure he got enough on it. Cross comes into the box. It's just away. And on the follow through, it's a big effort, big block. And on the follow up, it's a screwed finish out wide. Sensational work. Nearly moments. You can add another one to it. There's a chance there and the full-time whistle. Kenkre FC battling so hard till the very end after having to do a lot of defensive work. It has been a highly competitive game of football. Both teams will be pleased with the effort. Great work, great representation of the badge for both teams. It's been a hard-fought game played in the hot sun here in the Casa Stadium in Dipu, Assam. Fantastic game of football that comes to an end. Both teams had points to the total here as Group D starts to take shape.
বন্ধ দেবো? হুম, ঠিক আছে। হুম, ঠিক আছে।